Okay, so you're at desmos.com/calculator. Go to the wrench where it says graph settings in the top right corner. One thing you have to do for sure for what we need is go to degrees. And if you want things to be particularly clear or darkened in, you can go to projector mode. I use that if I'm projecting with a class. You don't have to, but it can make the grid lines and the graph a little easier to see. It makes everything bolder and darker. Okay, and then we click off of that. And let's go ahead and do our first graph. It's not going to quite work out, but we'll start. Y equals sine of x. Just type it in. Oops, not som x. Sine of x. And it doesn't look like anything at all because of the scale. Through our prior investigation, we know that it's going to go from -1 to 1. So use your fingers if you have a touch screen, or you're going to have to go and go to the graph settings here and change your y and x-axis scale. But on a touch screen, you put your fingers on the vertical axis, the y-axis, and two fingers, and then stretch out. And you'll see the scale change, and you can see that the graph isn't actually horizontal. The other thing you can do, again on a touch screen, otherwise you'll have to use the graph settings, is put two fingers on the horizontal axis, the x-axis. Instead of pinching out, pinch in. And if you pinch in enough and you just keep pinching in, you'll see that the graph appears that you want. Okay, there's the sine curve. And because we have the curve selected, if I reselect it, you see the key points are being highlighted there, the 5 key points at 0, 90, 180, 270, and 360 degrees. Now, for the first example, you also need to graph 4 graphs in one here. So I'll do y is equal to negative sine x. It adds it in. And you get the idea. Y equals 2 sine x, 2 sine of x. To see the scale, it's off, so I'm going to pinch in on the vertical axis, and it goes on like that, okay? So I hope that helps you get started. You're going to be doing amplitude changes and vertical translations, and then the second part, the investigation, the next lesson, you're going to be doing changes in period and phase shift. Okay, and I encourage you to use Desmos. It's really easy to use and visually appealing. Okay, that's it.